What's up, everybody, and welcome to Matchday 30. I can't believe we're this far into the season. We had a great weekend last weekend, but before we jump into the predictions for this week, I just have to thank every single one of you. We hit 1,000 subscribers. I am beyond excited, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, you all are awesome, and I hope that we continue to grow this community. Making this channel and doing this has been one of the best things that I have done, and being able to talk with you all during live streams and everything about soccer and about the game that we love, it's just phenomenal. So thank you all, and let's move on to 2,000 subs. But before that, we'll just have to continue our videos, and here is Matchday 30. So first up, we have NYCFC versus Vancouver Whitecaps. Currently, NYCFC are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, where Vancouver Whitecaps are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches. They are in New York. New York came off of a win against Montreal at home, where Vancouver won on the road in Chicago. With that being said, the last time that these teams played, it was in Vancouver and it was a 0-0 draw. But I think that NYCFC continue their winning streak, but it's really just at 1. But I think that they continue it, and I think that they get a win here, 2-1 over Vancouver Whitecaps. Now, that leads us into CF Montreal versus Columbus Crew. Currently, Montreal are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where Columbus Crew are 3 wins and 2 losses also in their last 5 matches, and it actually equals out the same, like the exact same last 5 form. The last time that these two teams played, it was back in 2022, almost a year ago from their game to in this match day 30, and it was a 2-2 draw there in Montreal. And I don't think that that happens here. I actually want to say that Columbus Crew go on the road to Montreal and win this match 1-0 over CF Montreal. Next up, we have DC United versus Chicago Fire. Currently, DC United are 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches, currently on a 4-match losing streak, where Chicago Fire have lost their last 5 matches. I was really hoping for Chicago. Both of these teams are right there at the playoff line. Chicago are 9th, DC United are 10th there in the East. So this is a huge game for both of these teams because of that. With that being said, though, they're playing at Audi Field, and I think that DC United get the job done here against Chicago and win this match 2-0. So moving on, we have FC Cincinnati versus Orlando City. This is a match that I would have liked to watch, but also I'll put that in the video here right now, that there is no live stream this weekend. I had to take this weekend off. It's a Labor Day long weekend, so taking a break. But this is going to be, I think, the most exciting game this weekend. Orlando City are looking good. FC Cincinnati come back against Atlanta over the weekend, still at the top of the table there in the East, and actually top of the Supporters' Shield. But currently, Cincinnati are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, where Orlando City are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. They're playing at TQL Stadium, so I have to give the advantage to Cincinnati, and I think that they win this match 3-2 over Orlando City. So now we have the second place team in the East, the Revs versus Austin FC. Currently, the Revs are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, where Austin FC are currently on a 5-match losing streak. I don't think that there's a lot to talk about here. Austin has to come to Gillette Stadium. I think it's going to be closer than what some people might think, but I think the Revs win this match 2-1 over Austin FC. So that takes us to FC Dallas versus Atlanta United. Currently, FC Dallas are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where Atlanta United are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. I thought that Atlanta was turning around. They got 2 wins coming back into MLS action. Then they go up 1-0 against Cincinnati and then blow the lead, blow the match in the second half. Whereas FC Dallas are coming off of a loss to St. Louis City 2-1, but they were down to 10 men and they lost their goalkeeper to a red card. Also, they're going to be without their starting goalkeeper in this match. I think it's going to be a close one, and maybe I'm being biased because Atlanta is my team, but I think that they go on the road here and get a point. I think this match ends in a 2-2 draw there in Dallas. Moving on, we have Nashville SC versus Charlotte FC. I think this is going to be a good match also. Currently, though, Nashville are 2 wins, a draw, and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where Charlotte are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Charlotte's looking pretty good right now, even though they're sitting at 11th in the East. I think that there's a potential that they might make the playoffs here. And then Nashville are sitting 7th. They are not their last 3 games have not looked all that great in my opinion, but I think that they get on track here. They're at Geodis Park against Charlotte FC. I actually think that they win this game 3-1 over Charlotte. So next up, we have Sporting Kansas City versus St. Louis City. Sporting Kansas City are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, where St. Louis City is the exact same. 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. And again, we have another one that the last 5 form is the exact same. These 2 teams have only played each other one time. It was in St. Louis City, and St. Louis won that match 4-0 over Sporting. I don't think that happens here, and I don't know why. And I'm sorry, Angus. I think they get a draw here. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I think it's going to be a 3-3 draw. I think we're going to see 6 goals in this match. Next up, we have Real Salt Lake versus Colorado Rapid. Real Salt Lake have been a very good team in the West, but not recently. Currently, they are 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Currently on a 4-match losing streak, where Colorado Rapids are 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. Colorado are sitting 14th in the table there in the West, where Real Salt Lake are sitting 6th. I think that Real Salt Lake get back on track here with a home win, but it's going to be a narrow one, and I think that they win this match 1-0 over Colorado Rapids. Now we move out to California. We have LA Galaxy versus Houston Dynamo. Currently, LA are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, where Houston Dynamo are 4 wins and a loss in their last 5 matches. Galaxy are on a 2-match winning streak. Houston are on a 4-match winning streak. Houston, I think, has surprised us all. They are doing fantastic this year. Currently sitting 4th in the West there, where LA Galaxy are currently 13th. Hopefully they're going to, the way that they have played in the last 2 matches, maybe they're turning around this at this latter end of the regular season, but I don't think that it's going to be enough. Maybe I don't know. They're real close, so they could do it. The West is a lot closer than what the East is. But I think that Houston go on the road here. I think they go into Carson and win this match against the Galaxy 2-1. Houston's just too good right now. Staying there in California, we have San Jose Earthquakes versus Minnesota United. Currently, the Earthquakes are 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches, where Minnesota United are 3 wins, a draw, and a loss in their last 5 matches. Both of these teams are playoff teams currently, 7th and 8th. I still want the Earthquake to make the playoffs, but I don't know what has happened to them recently. Maybe the Leagues Cup has really messed with them, but hopefully they turn it around, and I think that they do here, just for a little bit. I don't know how well. Minnesota is a very good side, and they won their match 3-0 over Colorado last weekend, and it just, Colorado's not that great. But then San Jose lose to LA Galaxy, but that is a rival game. But I think that the Earthquake get it done here at home, and I think that they win 2-0 over Minnesota United. So moving just north of California, we go into Washington. We have Seattle Sounders versus Portland Timbers. A great rivalry here, but it's pretty much not that. I don't think it's going to be that great of a game. Seattle are currently 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses in their last 5 matches, where Portland are 1 win and 4 losses in their last 5 matches. I think it's going to be a boring game, but neither one of these teams have been that great this year. In my opinion, even though Seattle, again, we talk about this week in and week out, Seattle are still up there in the playoffs and pretty high in the playoffs. But I think that this game, I think Portland goes in because it's a rival game. I think Portland goes in and walks away with a point. I think this match ends in a 1-1 draw there at Lumen Field. Now, our first game on Sunday and our second to last game for Matchday 30, we have Philadelphia Union versus New York Red Bulls. Currently, Philadelphia are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where the Red Bulls are 2 wins and 3 losses in their last 5 matches. The last time that these teams played in Philadelphia, it went to penalty kicks there in Leagues Cup, and Philadelphia won. there in the PKs. Philadelphia did not look good against Toronto. In Toronto, they lost 3-1 last week, where the Red Bulls lost 1-0 over the Revs, not Reds. But I'm sorry, Red Bulls fans. I think Philadelphia, they're playing at Subaru Park. I think that they win this game 3-0 over the Red Bulls. And of course, last but not least, we have LAFC versus Inter Miami. Currently, LAFC are 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5 matches, where Inter Miami are 4 wins and a draw in their last 5 matches. LAFC are coming off of a loss against Charlotte on the road, where Inter Miami drew with Nashville at home. I think with Inter Miami having to travel all the way to the West Coast for this match, I think that we see Inter Miami lose their first match since Messi has arrived. I think that LAFC get the job done at home, and I think that they win this match 2-1 over Inter Miami. So that is it for the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like the content. Thank you all again for hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. You all are fantastic. But until the next video, we'll see you then.